Welcome one, welcome all. I am Bridger, and welcome back, right-hand man here. We are making our way forward. We've got this problem here. The Mayans are at war with us. We have just recently moved our main assault force over here to Pittsburgh in the center of the screen there. This should make it a little bit easier. Here we go. That's where our main assault force is. We have enemies here, here, and all along this area. The good news is, let's zoom in a bit. Let's see. The good news is they don't have a lot of centers of power near us. This one here is the only one that's nearby. So once we take that out, we can then keep them west of these mountains. They do have 3, 4, 5, 6 areas over here that they're going to keep feeding troops towards us. So we're going to have to do something about that. All right. Luckily, we have a decently strong offensive force, having just fought a war against the Portuguese, taking a bunch of their colonies. And this area here, well, we probably could use a privateer or something. Merchantman, a whaling boat? Let's grab a printing press for now. I am really stuck, not able to do a lot of movement. Oh, that's right. We have a second offensive force here. Let's go for it. We got it. Okay. These guys need to heal. We have a lot of problems where we cannot fix them while the enemies are running rampaging through our land. I'm going to send that colonist to make him into a musketman. And then we'll have a few more options. Alright, every time our offensive force wins a major battle like that, here they come in another massive force. We get a little bit more experience. Alright, this area down here, however, is still safe. I'm in the process of trying to make sure that the... What the heck is that? The Shar are not mad at us. I'm trying to pay them off. Just don't know how effective it is right now. We're loading up as much as we can take from down here and using that to buy our way to more troops from Europe. I knew he was going to try to attack there, but yeah, of course that guy's going to be too strong for him. Enough money for that. Yes, we should. 200 should be enough. Oh, but we need a town hall down here too. Ugh. There we go. That might be enough to get those two, actually. We can just pay to get the tools we need. There. And what about the warehouse in Philadelphia? No, it wasn't Philadelphia then. What was it? Here? No. Which one needed a warehouse? There it is. Alright, so we need to fight against these tribal peoples, and I don't see anything here that will actually help us. I mean, Keen Swimmer is nice to have, but so is Surgeon 1, so we're going to do that. And then we're going to try to put these guys back in here to heal. What about these guys? These guys are actually at full strength. Can they do? Oh, 29%. Not very good, actually. Oh, because they're not healed up. Never mind. Yeah, these are defensive guys. We need to have them give some bonus strength. These are the guys we sent up to become sugar planters. Hopefully they can actually do that. Oh, I shouldn't have put him so close. I thought he was going to move up that way. Oh, the fool. Well, we're probably going to lose that one then. All right. One more group knocked out. But now, oh no. I'm a little too far away from Pittsburgh. Oh, that's a nightmare, actually. I might have to back that up. They moved too far away from that big force. So these guys came up here to get rum. And now maybe they'll actually let me remember to go all the way down here and trade it where they really want it. So let's see. If they move closer to Pittsburgh, I'm screwed. They didn't. They're actually moving north, so they might be going after my other colony up north there. Warehouse expansion. An armory wouldn't be terrible. Neither would any of these other things. Let's get the armory for now. Stockade would be good. Ooh. We have a firebrand preacher at the pulpit telling these people what they deserve. Just have to keep getting veterancy bonuses because it's the only thing that's going to help against these guys. These guys do have a stockade, and they do have one defender. I actually had 2 defenders here, but I foolishly allowed one to die. This has a problem vis-a-vis... Ah! Finish building that church, please. We've got another problem down here. Too many or too few? Come on, double-click it. Come on. Too many. All right. There's more guys here again. He was going to... Nope, nope, nope. I don't want to fortify him. I meant to give him guns.
Hello? Yes.
Hello? Sawyer?
You called?
You called? Yes, I did. Actually,
Good day.
here's what we'll do. We'll send them up there, and we'll send these guys
Your Excellency?
to Rochester. Those guys still need to heal. Somehow they did not kill that guy. Oh! Oh, this is why. They're forced to go underneath. Oh, no. I don't know. Maybe they don't want to harm... I forgot that this... White is England in my head. It's probably from the Civilization series, not red. So, yeah. Cannot finish constructing a lumber mill. Well, a printing press is always a good option if you can't do anything else. Surplus of tools was stored because we can't send them where they need to go. There's also not enough sugar here because we're not getting the imports we're supposed to get from the rest of the colonies. Somehow, though, they chose not to attack my civilians. So I guess there's that. They definitely did kill one of my pioneers before, though. Let's heal before we attack again. Atlanta needs something new. Town hall seems right. I think what we really need is some more horses. We've got lots of guns.
Yes?
And we've got lots of tools.
Very well.
So what we need is horses.
On our way.
Oh, taxes are getting so bad these days. Tobacco party would be good. Oh, we can't... guy needs to do food in order to have him do the preaching. Alright. Can these guys do that? Oh, wow. Even with the crossing the river penalty, huh? We took him out. Alright. Oh, this is not a good direction for them. Can we get them to say peace, maybe? There will be peace when you surrender, he says. Alright. So now they're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a lot better than they were. That's considerably weaker than they were. And they don't have much defending their main territory, so I think we can start going on the offense here, except that we gotta wipe out this group first. Seven military victories. Alright, well, I guess this group's coming this way. Okay, so this guy actually can start acting. I think he can come over here and give us another... Oh, well, there is a fucking enemy stronghold right there, which is problematic. What is the problem down here now? Didn't I fix this problem? There's a problem up here, too. Problem is we don't have a lumberjack up here. And there's not much we can do about that. Every other profession is failing up here because we don't have the time or effort to deal with that. Cannot continue. Examine. Just pay for the tools. Make progress. 52% is bad. 97% though is very good. So let's put ourselves here. Give ourselves options. See if they're going to try to raid us. Aha! We're finally here to trade. Please accept this gift. Our trade relations have been fair and forthright. That's good. If by fair and forthright you mean I've been gifting you rum. Excellent. I've goaded them into attacking me up in the mountains. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whew. That was close. Uh-oh, there's another one? Oh, we still got it. Oh, no! Oh, survival. The redcoats doing what they do best. Wow, they attacked us in everybody. They can be goaded into murdering themselves on our everything. Okay, so now, here's the deal. Cannon garrison would be nice to have right about now, considering our situation. I'll take that under advisement. Whaling ship will be good for the future. Ooh, printing press and newspaper getting bonus bells. I think so. Gives me a good reason to build those things, in addition to their normal use. Okay, let's see. Forest attack, forest defense kind of thing. I think ranger's good. We do have marsh situations in our home area, but we're not going to be fighting that over here. Mountaineer 1 and Mountaineer 2 also. Let's get Veteran 2 across everybody before we get anywhere else. This guy kind of likes us. We're not doing too bad by him, seems like. Now, I wanted to see what the situation was down here. What do they have defending down here? Not a very good odds attack there. Gulp. All right, so what can we load up? Some rum and some tobacco, and then head on out. Now, the good news is I think we can just send all of these and start them doing their thing. Sugar, tobacco. We got a lot of ore here that we could probably get rid of. It's not that it's going to give us a lot, but it's better than nothing, probably. We do have a gunsmith we can put into practice. Now he's actually helping us with our guns, which we're going to spend some right now. By turning this guy into a cuirassier. Curious seer. Just going to put these guys here to block that for the most part. This thing here is importing ore. Importing ore. It could. It doesn't need to, but it could. Still can't do anything because these guys are right there. Yep, I hear there is a lot of problems. You don't have to keep reminding me. Concord is out. Concord need... Yeah, we know Concord's out. Let's see. What do we need them to do? They have a lodge up here, but that's not as good as this spot for lots of options. So let's do something about that. Keep running. Huh. I guess he can go get some weapons and join the defensive group. Let's send the offensive guys down this way, maybe. Are they also at war with Foreign Advisor? No, they're not at war with anybody else. So they're going into the Portuguese territory for some reason.
Yes, Governor.
I'm going to keep this guy behind, but the rest
My lord, Your Excellency.
are coming down here to finish this.
You called?
Well, do your frickin' job. They just sit there because there's enemies too close. They can't... They won't stop. Uh-oh. Well, that guy had to learn by the sword, so he did. Alright, what do we need? We know we need a lumberjack. Let's bring that down right now. Oops. And load him up and send him to Concord.
We're on it.
Send him back to Charleston.
As you wish.
Alright, so that was good luck that we didn't lose that guy.
Good day.
Let's see if we can get this guy to attack us. What I wanted to do was turn these guys... Nope, can't do that.
Your Excellency? What is it, my lord? Your Excellency?
Oh, they
What
both
is it,
got
my lord?
flipped in. No, this guy didn't. There we go. Now they're both slightly stronger on the attack. Though they aren't going to get as much XP. Alright, this guy's going to come down here and build the farm that I've been trying to build for about 3 years. Teach me how to sugar.
Your
Are they weaker? Are they not at full strength? They aren't.
Yes?
These guys are at full strength. These guys need to heal for a turn. They're still too close, so none of the... Well, okay. These guys are just going to chill. It's a very slow... Oh, I forgot they killed that colony, too. I mean, that one wasn't very far along, but still. There's actually a better spot for that colony, probably, and it's right here. Then it gets food in a bunch of places. So, yeah, I can actually clean up and make colonies better now that we're at war with them. That's just how it rolls. They need someplace they can get some lumber. Lumbar, if you will. We can't build the printing press. Well, we know... let's see. Coming back up. A rum party. No, if it was tobacco, maybe. Now, I need to give something to these guys down here. What do they want? They want guns... Guns, tobacco, and rum. So I can still trade rum for them. So bring them another 50 rum. Make sure they like us. Alright, this is just going to be a musketman, and we're going to try to put... Okay, so does everybody have... No. Well, let's get some defenses in Concord. We don't need a lot. Just one isn't terrible.
What is it, my lord?
Alright. We're finally going to get this thorn out of our side, and then we can push them all west of the mountains. Something historical about this. I don't like it. Like a... people walking down a path and crying. Ugh. Yeah, well, we should be able to construct that. What do we want here? Can we do anything else useful? Printing press. It's going to tell us we can't, doesn't it? Buy the tools necessary, damn it.
You call?
All right, 95%, 95%, 96%, 79%. Uh-oh. There we are. Yeah, you better be terrified. So let's see the situation. This spot looks mighty fine, although it doesn't have this nice ore. That's the reason that that spot was settled, was to get the ore. And unfortunately, there's no other spot that gets us that ore. I guess it's not that important in the end. This is just a better spot overall. It's got deer, it's got wood, and it's got food. What will we make here? Maybe some coats. Although, we wouldn't be able to make too many coats. Oh, and we found a treasure. Excellent. I wish we could... Let's see. Do we have a schoolhouse here yet? No. Aren't we building a schoolhouse? Oh, we need a blacksmith shop. And then we need the schoolhouse. And we probably want to do a lumber mill after that. Because I need to learn how to fish. There we go. Send him down there to learn how to fish. He's been sitting there for a while. I wanted him to go into that colony, but I so far have not been able to get the farms built. Alright, so we dropped off the lumber guy here, the lumberjack. We got some rum made here. And some sugar, extra sugar. Let's see what there is here. The lumberjack is finally going to be able to fix this problem. There we go, 12. It's not a great number. Usually a lumberjack can get 14 or 16. I know, right? The screams of terror. And that's still not enough, huh? These carpenters, they are really going to town. So that will increase if we can get some more rebel sentiment. Then it will probably be only -6 or -5, and then it's probably worthwhile. In the meantime, we'll just let it be. Does this guy need more fish? Yes. Let's go send him down to be a fisherman over here. We did construct a printing press. A dry dock wouldn't be out of the question. Why? Because we need to be able to build ships. And apparently so does the king. That's right. We've got 2 whales we wanted to deal with. Hey, look at that. We got an elder statesman, which is good. We need those points. Political points for the win. What are they doing? They're flanking me in the north or some nonsense. What is going on? That is not okay. Yeah, good day, whatever. I don't know what... I mean, I know exactly. I want this guy to go here and build a farm, but I don't know what I want him to build here. So, do I want to build a city here? It won't be great. Where I really want to build is a city over here. But in the interim, putting one here won't hurt. Providence? Let's think. Along that southern coast there. This could be the new Mobile. We used to have a Mobile, but not anymore. Actually, no. I want it to be food related. Okay. So now that we've gotten all that... Let's have everybody heal up. Finally, finish this blasted farm. Oh, I don't know why I just put the rum down. Why is the rum gone? Ah, we need to find out what that tribe in the center there is actually good at, or wants. Tobacco. Cannon garrison. Why is it activating is the good question. So here I only have 2 options. It's a lodge, which I've already got a better version of, or it's a mine. I mean, those are the only 2 things. And they call it a mine. A mine! Alright, you can go to school. Learn how to be a fisherman. I don't know what everybody else is going to do here. Maybe you can go ahead and add some extra sugar here. Better than nothing. Talk to the king. Tell us about this. They're in need of rum. I could have been giving them rum this whole time. And we could have an expert farmer here. Go for it. Alright, what do we have here? Coats! And a little bit more rum. And a little bit more tobacco. Alright, go. Oh, let me turn this off here. City Hall in the north. Okay, I buy it. And these guys just need to defend. We decided we wanted some extra fish here, right? Yeah. That gives us a population boost there. Huh. Why does this guy cross the river? 96%. Does this guy have the swimming thing? He doesn't have the swimming thing, so why would he go there instead of doing this? Oh, because doing that doesn't let him attack in the same turn. Load up and head to Jamestown. That's where the guns are being made. Still 95. Let's do it. There we go. There we go. Now we're pushing. So let's go take them on one at a time. Ooh, we got another great general. I don't know if there, because in Civ 4 there was a couple different things you could do with great generals, and I don't remember if colonization did anything different. I thought it was just the one thing. Here it is. Can provide 20 experience to units in the same tile. When attached to the unit, can only defend, cannot capture enemy settlements or units. Replaced by Great Warrior. That's right, it adds unique promotions to the unit that it's being given to. So we'll probably want to do that. Do we want to do it offensively, or do we want to add some nice defensive bonuses to some units? Ah, that's a good question. I think we want to make it offense. Let's go ahead and try to have him meet up over here somewhere. Next, we want to buy a hardy pioneer from Europe. Let's try and remember that next time we get to Europe with a lot of stuff. All right, here we are. We've brought more rum. Accept this gift. Trade relations have only been fair and forthright. Even though I'm traveling around the whole freaking world for you. Okay, this is a problem. We need more food here. Let's have this guy do some food just in a... Yeah, because we still don't have enough. Now, where did the rest of these guys go? They're all doing their own thing, it looks like. I might need to actually give each of them various jobs. Hey, we need fishermen.
Yes, Governor.
We needed... What else do we need? I said it. It was something simple. Ah, that's right. Not simple, expensive, hardy pioneer. And why don't we take this elder statesman? No, we can't.
You can count on us.
I can't believe they're getting so few furs. We do need to build a lodge up here, but still, I thought we were going to get more furs. Furs are hard to come by. You really need those beaver things. All right, this brand new guy, let's send him back here to turn him into a defense guy. Because we do need more of those. There's still not enough sugar here. All right, this guy finally finished his plantation. So that means more sugar. Now go make another plantation. Damn it, they're hiding in the Portuguese land. What the heck? That's not okay. Oh, they're coming to me. Okay. Uh-oh. They didn't heal in time. Ah, dang it. More taxes. What a jerk.
Good day, Your Excellency.
All right, here we wanted to do another plantation or another farm. We just did a farm down here. We did a plantation here. Let's do a farm here, because we're going to probably need it. And then one of these two is supposed to join the main group here. Warehouse expansion in Miami is good. Dry dock is great too. Silver, tobacco. Do it. We're finally getting stuff brought back to Jamestown the way that it's supposed to be. And we've got a gunsmith. I'll just buy the 2 frickin' tools. Come on. We don't have enough defense up here. Not active defense. But maybe this Cuirassier something or other.
Good day. Good day. Your Excellency.
No, no, no. I just want, I want this one, and I want that one to break off and go this direction. Everything's getting built real fast in these various places, but I don't have... Like, this place needs food. Yeah, these guys don't even have to do any of that. All right, we finally have a little bit of farming going on here. We desperately need more farming. There's not much farming happening here. All right, now that we've got the blacksmith shop having been completed, it's making tons of tools. Oh, but we still have a problem. Ah! Where's the boat with the fishermen? Colonist, fisherman. Not gonna let me do it, huh? What about now? Nope. What is your major malfunction? Come on. Fish. Thank you. Now I can fit more people here. But apparently not many more. Huh. Yeah, this is a problem. We do really need more farmland. Is the thing north of here possible for a farm? Yeah, it is. It's like emergency. We need a farm here right now. But we don't have. Let's send this guy down to become a farmer. He was going to become a musketman, but we're going to resend him. So here we go. Here's a hardy pioneer to build a farm. And then we can take rum and coats and more rum, and then let's put this treasure on there as well. Send him back to Europe. And I guess the gunsmith is just going to hang out here until that farm is done. I don't know where we're going to send this guy. I guess we can send him over here. Maybe these guys should stay with him, so I have a small hunting party that's effectively good on all counts. Come on, get him. Oh, no. Oh, come on. You got it. Oh, no. Get him. Yes. Yeah, Civ 4, you can definitely turn the great generals into other things, I think. Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe Civ 5 is getting cluttered in my head. We can receive a firebrand preacher. A ranger waits outside. He's seen and done terrible things. He saw a tower of our cathedral and wants to change his ways. Oh, we desperately need another hardy pioneer, but a veteran soldier is hard to turn down. Those are very expensive. I think we'll take the veteran soldier, and then we'll buy a hardy pioneer. Oh, there we go. There we go. We could turn him into a dragoon, but that would be a waste. We need to turn him into a cuirassier. Excuse me. It'll take a little bit before we can afford to turn him into that, but that's what we're going to do. There we go. Veteran. All right, I think we've cleared him out in the north, it looks like. So now I can finally go build the farm over here. Oh, they have actually a very high defense value. Why can't... Oh, because they don't have any defenders. I can just walk in. Okay. So that happened. Here's a treasure of 300 gold.
You called?
All right, here we desperately needed more farms, right? Here, we probably could also use some more farms, and since that land is already empty, we might want to do that. We do have enough to make that warehouse expansion work. What do we want to bring down there right now? Let's think about what we're missing, starting from the top here. These guys have their lumberjack now, but what they need are some these guys are going to turn into elder specialists pretty soon, I think. They've been there for a long time. I have a whale oil cooker. What is going on? Why is the farmer fishing? Thank you. Much better. Now they can actually sustain a whale thing. We're going to start a whaling boat, and then we need the train oil manufacturer. So I think that city is in good shape right now. With the exception that we desperately do need some sugar planters, but we're getting those very slowly taken care of. What else needs to happen? Here we have a tobacco field. We don't have any tobacco planters. We can do something about that if we get some people to help. But is the problem here... Nope, not show tiles. I want this one. The problem here, this farm, this whole city doesn't have food. So we need to build the farm here. All right. Now we're ready to take them down one city at a time. Farmer, yeah. Let's see. Fur trader's house should probably be on the agenda. This guy, we said we were going to build something here. I think it was going to be a farm. Since I don't want to get trapped being unable to use farms properly. Rum. We're going to get rum from another place too. I think there might be some in Jamestown. Yes, there's a bunch of rum in Jamestown. We're going to get that and sell that too. So these veteran soldiers, I want them to turn into special offensive guys. So we're just going to wait on them until they can do that. Ah! We finally have sugar planters! We better make it back here. I'm going to be pissed. We have a school here, but we could really use a college so we can teach people about sugar planting. I can't remember which tier all those things are on, but I'm pretty sure sugar planters are on that tier. Constructed a warehouse. Printing press seems right. Oh, I forgot we had the ship here. We didn't actually pick anything. Alright. So that having been said, what we do know we need is we need a farmer for that town, and I don't want to wait for that one. So let's buy a farmer. Boom. And what else do we need? For this town, we need a tobacconist and somebody that we can send to become... Actually, the problem is the people that we would have gone to send them to learn how to be a tobacco planter are now at war with us, and that is bad. Will they go to peace? Because I kind of wish that they would, and we could attack them later if we really, really want to. Nah, let's wipe them out. It's just better. It's just better that way. So we need somebody that's gonna try... Ooh, wait, can we do a tobacco planter down here? Yes, we do have a tobacco planter down here. So let's go back to Europe and get a colonist.
Governor?
Hey, another farmer, too. That's
Yes,
good.
go.
And another colonist. Yes. And send those colonists down there to become tobacco planters. And so let's load them up. And I kind of want to go down to Miami and drop off the tobacco planter people there so they don't have as far to walk. This has just barely enough now. We can turn them into the scary dudes on horses that we want them to be.
Good day.
38%? Come on now. He's still not healed.
Yes, go.
This guy's snuck through our defenses. Alright, we're picking up the rest of the rum. And then we're going to bring it down to these guys. We really want to be friends with them. I keep giving them gifts. I'm hoping it's enough. The next hardy pioneer, I really need to just build a road network. Because we are really woefully like, just no real roads. Why did it stop? I'm a little concerned that there was an enemy nearby and it might attack me. See, if I just finished off the Portuguese, I could have walked through that area, but I'm stuck where I am. Finish with the lumber mill. Ooh, run away. We take him? Yeah, we're gonna try. We got him. Alright. Let's say we give you 100 rum for nothing. Yes, +2 from our trade relations being fair and forthright. Bribes work. You see that? And we sent this guy down here to become a farmer for the capital. We sent this guy over here to become a fisher. It should be furs. And whatever else we were getting there. Tobacco? Tobacco. Manifest Destiny! It's right. It's, you know, that's history. it's pretty awful history. But this is a game. We get to write our own history. I thought there was something else here that we could finish. The dry dock. There we go. Okay. This Hardy Pioneer is the only one down here. I have to make it work. Concord is still having a problem with its wood. And it will continue to be a problem until we get to like 60-something% rebel sentiment, I imagine. I don't know if I want to start importing wood. I don't really have a spot to export it from yet. Why does this keep stopping? Just go. Veteran 2. Veteran 2 seems like the right call. And now heal up, and then they'll go on their next trip. Geez, even with a 50% bonus from the defense here, it's just no contest. How are they only 1.81? Are they already damaged? No, they're starting at 2. So how can they go down to 1.81? I'm not quite sure how it's getting those numbers, but it's fine. Love those horns. Burr, 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 burr. Oh no. I can't believe they managed to hang in there. They had just enough. We finished the farm. We finished the Goram farm. All right. More rum. There's probably more rum in Jamestown. I'm losing money because I have to keep paying off the Indians. We finally got a dry dock in Charleston. Building a whaling boat is not a dry dock. They can build the train oil manufacture thing. All right. This guy's the last thing he has to do is build one more plantation.
Yes.
Jamestown is now actually the source where all of my stuff goes. Which is the goal. Oh my god. This stupid Portuguese. Don't you remember what happened the last time you made me mad? Alright, let's use this great general here and give it to a free colonist who already has some good... Actually, let's give him this one. So this guy already had some good stuff. let's make him Veteran 2. This guy has the unique options. He can get leadership, which gives him bonus experience from combat. And then this guy could get a good defensive benefit. He's actually already what? He's a Mountaineer 1, Ranger 1. I'm going to make him Ranger 2. Oh, that doesn't increase their fight. It doubles their movement in Forest. Okay, we don't want that. We want him to have Swamp Fox 1, probably. Or Veteran 3, but I think Swamp Fox is good. I said this is the spot I wanted to build on. I'm going to have to go to war with Portuguese again.
Your Excellency?
It's just the way it is. Ba-da-bow, ba-da-bow, ba-da-bow. That's just the way it is. We're just going to boost the veterancy of these guys. Alright, so here's where we build the next one. And we got another... Is this a good mount? 888 is pretty good. Alright, so we were here to drop off 2 of the guys who are going down here to learn how to be tobacco planters. And the rest... Well, we can probably pick up some stuff too. Just tobacco. That's right. They're not building... They're not really making anything very valuable down there. Alright, I got a lot of rum to give these guys. Should probably buy some trade goods from Europe to give to them as well. Printing press in Rochester. Yeah, let's get a stockade. We're going to have a farmer here soon, and then we can put the lumberjack and the gunsmith in here. And maybe another master blacksmith? Like, we could fit more if we find a different place for these preachers, but this cathedral is really, really good. And while I don't explicitly need 2 people in the carpenter's shop, it's still a good thing to have. There's just not enough places for food here. We have already 3 fishers and a farmer, and it's not enough. There's just too many people. These guys are joining us. We'll have them wait a turn until the rest come. Now, do we want more expert farmers and or fishermen? This place could use an expert fisherman, right? Let's go get a fisherman for them. So we have a lot of cities here. I don't know if we're like overpowered or underpowered at this point. I can't really tell, except to say that Peter is still like double our score. Not quite. A little bit less than double our score. I don't want converted natives. I've got so many of them right now. Conquering the natives gets me more converted natives, and I'm doing that right now. Alright, we're still waiting for those farmers to arrive. Alright, alright. She kind of likes us. What happens if we give you all of the rum? Oh, she loves us now. Cautious. She's only cautious. All right, but now she wants cigars, and we don't make those anywhere. So that's kind of a problem. I'm just going to have my manual trade guy hang out in Jamestown, and I'm going to bring some trade goods to give to them, which is usually the cheapest way to make them happy. No, we definitely want to pay for that dry dock. We can't afford it? Oh, man. We'll do that soon enough. Ooh, too much tobacco. Send it to Europe. We have a couple of places that should start rolling tobacco, but we can't do it yet. And those places basically include these spots down here. And wasn't there another one in the north here? I guess kind of this guy. This guy right here needs to do some tobacco rolling. He's building a lot of tobacco Doesn't have the frickin' food. Keep running. You're almost to safety. Keep going. Finally, we have a farmer. This is how many turns away? 3 turns away from building a farm. Okay. There, furs, sugars, tobacco. So much tobacco. What does it sell for in Europe? 4. We could roll it for 10. That's more than double. Now, we need another farmer somewhere else. Here? Probably here. Yeah. Or, no, we needed that in Cincinnati more. The other farmer's just hanging out here, waiting for that farm to be built so that the capital can actually feed itself. Cannot continue. Well, I beg to differ. That place doesn't have a lot of options. Ooh, okay. Per town hall, city hall, and government palace. Strengthens relations with natives. The auto peace with natives, though, might be a small problem for me. I'm kind of crushing them, and I want to settle all their land. So, dang it. Otherwise, I really like that. We had a plan. We got to stick to Manifest Destiny, you know? All right. We had another farmer here that can help out in this spot. Keep running. Friends are coming. This guy. He wants me to give stuff? Get out of here. Get out of town. I don't even know where you are, buddy. Speaking of which, I should buy a privateer and just start hunting around for where the Dutch are. There's only 2 types of people in the world that I can't stand. People who are intolerant of other people's cultures and the Dutch. All right, just in time for the farmer to show up. Now, let's build up our road network. We really need to start doing that. She's safe! She made it back to safety! Huzzah! All right, we were going to build one here, right? Yes, colony here. And it's west of Mobile. This could be St. Louis. No, not St. Louis. New Orleans. Will it be good? Maybe eventually. Cannot continue training a whaling boat, huh? Why not? I would very much like a whaling boat. Well, we're waiting for tools, I think. Hey, that took a long time to build a cannon garrison, but that's good that we have it. Look at all this money. So what do we want to bring with us? We wanted to bring some trade goods to give to them. Super cheap. What does they cost? 200? Trade goods bought for 200, yeah. Probably going to sell them for 150 to the natives or something, but it's still good trade. Now, I'm just going to save them money for now. Send them back to Jamestown.
You can count on us.
Actually, we know we want at least one more tobacconist.
Certainly.
So that this place can actually start rolling some tobacco. There we go. Farmer 7. We're going to get tobacco planters soon, but this guy can start collecting tobacco there. Bingo. Now, can we build tobacconist shop? That's probably a higher priority than a printing press at the moment. But I'll build the printing press anyway as the next category. All right, is the farm done over here? The farm is done. The capital can finally thrive. And what we really need is more... We need another blacksmith. But I'm going to put this guy here for now. So where does this cannon garrison go? Let's put it here in New Orleans. We still need more in the way of expert trapper. Oh, we need to boost the expert trapper, actually. That's what we need to do. So go build that lodge right now. Many trade agreements. Sure. I'm not quite following what you mean by that, but that's okay. We're building some more roads. Here, we still don't have to do with bombardment. We'll just go ahead and... There we go. Now, ooh, there's a spot with a lot of mineral deposits. That could be good for building tools and firearms, and it's even got fish. Is that fish close enough? Yeah, it is. There's a reason they settled there, is what I'm saying. It's nice that they give us a native to settle the land right after we conquer them. I don't think we'll be able to take this. We do have a musketman for defense, and we might want to move into the trees, actually, before we attack that thing. We don't have any cannons with which to bombard them. What does this place need? A blacksmith shop. Is this place also exporting tools? Yes. But it needs to get more... Oh, that's right. We have a second blacksmith. Excellent. And we have options. We finally have options. Go become a fisherman from the lady that kind of likes us, maybe. Oh no, we gave up on one. Oh, we can't attack now. Ugh. Let's go merge, I guess, with the bigger stack. That's too bad. It said it was like 70% chance or so. Ooh, we could build a printing press very quickly there. Fur trader's house. We have the money. Let's go ahead and build that town hall by buying the tools from a long distance. Silver, sugar. Oh, those, I forgot this is a caravel we're loading up, so not a lot of options. Rum, coats. Go back to Europe with those. Now we're getting some real good stuff. Okay. Including... Nope, not ore. I don't think I want ore, actually. Cancel. Coats, rum, tobacco, sugar, silver. I could also get this... it's only 258. We'll get it next time. Yay, tobacco planters. Learn how to be tobacco planters. So we've got 2 sugar planters now. We're going to have 2 tobacco planters. We've got a couple of expert trappers. The only thing we don't have is cotton planters. Are there anybody down here that teaches about cotton? No. Dang. There's an expert cotton planter way down there. Maybe you can send somebody over there with a caravel and have the caravel just wait for them and bring them back. If we get an extra person, we'll do that. Because we're going to want some of those to train up. Stockade seems important. 2 frigates and a ship of the line. Oh, John Paul Jones. That, you found the route straight to my heart. It's not through my stomach. It's through my navy. Oh, yes. Just like that. So this, let's call this Houston.
Very well.
Here's my ship of the line. We're going to use that to defend this area here. Actually, if we're worried about enemies, they're going to be coming from the north, I imagine. So let's put this north of us. And then we've got a frigate, which I'm going to leave a little bit further south. And maybe the other frigate is going to be up with the ship of the line, to be honest. I don't think we have to... Nobody's settled south of us, so I think we're good. Ooh, if we can get a silver guy, some expert silver miners down here would be very impressive. Silver's not trading for much right now, though. It used to be 19. Now it's only 16. And it comes in such small quantities that that's not... it's still pretty good, but it's not great. Here, we definitely need a lodge. That'll get us an extra 4 furs, which should be enough to help out this poor area max out its capacity. Cannot continue constructing a warehouse expansion in Atlanta. Says who? I say that I can. What is that? Oh, somebody became a professional carpenter. All right. And here's our other sugar planter. You know what? Maybe I'll have the caravel come pick that guy up in the north. That's, I think, what we want to do. Let's have this frigate go on auto-explore. The other frigate is going to hang out with the ship of the line. I should get a merchantman, too, sometime soon. You're going straight to Concord.
You can count on us.
And
Hello.
I'm just going to buy a bunch of food from here to help keep my capital going until we can get the Elder Statesmen to do their thing. And what else do we need to buy? Do we need to buy anything else specific? Let's actually keep what we've got and bring them back down.
Move out.
And this is... Ooh, a carpenter. That's a nice thing to have. All right, fisherman is here. Atlanta needs the food. Okay. Okay, now we're starting to produce some cigars at a reasonable rate. It should still be a better rate, but it's reasonable now. These guys are still healing.
Hello.
And I did want to take those trade goods with my thing here. There we go. Remember, we bought them for 200. Let's see how much we can sell them for. Hopefully we don't have to gift them. We could probably sell them. Ooh, a cannon garrison in the capital. Can we go to the next level? We can build a college there. City hall is necessary for the higher level, but let's get a college going. Ooh. If only I was a privateer.
You called? Good day.
All right, now, if we were to... What would we give me for this? 400. See, that's twice as much as I bought it for. And it's still 6-4, so let's do a regular old thing. We'll have to buy some more trade goods, because that's actually a good deal. You cannot construct a print. Get out of here with your no. Don't tell me no. All right, so this place finally has everything. Everything it could ever want. Let's build more road networks then.
Consider it done.
Build a southerly network. Here, we could probably use a third tobacco planter down here. And this guy was building a road network. This never had a lodge? I think I was building a lodge there and it got interrupted by the war. Where were you during the war? Hello, Apterex. Sorry, there's not a lot of chat, so I haven't been turning my head over there very often. Are you a fan of colonization? Or are you just saying, hey? I admit, it's not a very exciting game to watch play, because there's so much, like, economic optimization stuff going on. I mean, at least with Civilization-type games, or even Old World, like, it's easier to sort of grok the economic elements of it. But every single colony is its own weird thing, and you do have to have trade networks and stuff, but I don't know. What did I come in here for? Philadelphia never burned to the ground, but it never grew to become something useful. It needs a farmer. And what else can I do here? I was just going to harvest what? What did I build this for? Oh, it's the place I can build lots and lots of lumber. I can get tons of lumber here. So if there's other places that need lumber, I can export it. So what do we need here? I guess a lumber mill and a magazine eventually. It'll let me, with a lot of lumber, it would let me crank out cannons and such. $43 to 48%? Jeez, they're taking so many taxes. Oh, we found a Frenchman. Okay. Oh, and he's actually got a slightly lower score than me. My score started to jump through the roof recently, actually. Finally! Head up here and do your bidding. Do your do. Do the do? I don't know. Something weird. This place only has room for one tobacco planter, so the other one has to be... But where exactly? I think it has to be basically here. And then there's a third place down there that could also be tobacco planter. All right, I brought this guy over here because... Oh, no. I put her up here for a reason. I was hoping to go around... Yeah, I can go and pick her up so she's safe. She doesn't have to go past enemy territory. Now, I gave a bunch of food here so that now... we can do that. Now, I'm disappointed that we need a blacksmith here, too. I keep forgetting to buy myself a blacksmith. Dang it. I'm gonna do it right now. Master blacksmith for the capital. And how are we going to pay for it? Let's buy a bunch of junk. Rum. Send it home. We could... Yeah, let's buy some guns and sell it to the Indians. I mean, if we ever have to conquer them, it's real bad, but we're going to be friends with them, you know? We don't have to fight those guys down there. We can be friendly. Ooh, I don't like that. Oh, no! They got around me somehow, and they're going to wipe out Houston. I just barely built that, you sons of bitches. Finally, here is mine sugar planter. Teach us your ways. And actually, we want to put her there. Now I think about it. No, lumberjack. You don't get to just move yourself around wherever you want. Look at that. Stupid amounts of sugar. All the sugar anyone could ever want. Now, do we have enough money for this whaling boat? Yeah, actually, we don't need to... I can't buy it? Oh, it costs 1,000 to do the whaling boat. Oh. Well, that's not going to work. All right, I think I'm going to lose Houston, so I got to send this guy back over there to deal with refounding Houston. So, that's a thing that happened. All right. So now we're actually making a bunch of coats, too. And having extra pelts. So now we need another master fur trader. Which means this needs fur trading post. And for that, we need more people. He can get us a lumberjack. Okay. I got an idea. Let's build a lodge over there. We're building a lodge over here. All right. Extraction of resources has finally been a thing. So... Apterex, this is the concept of Sid Meier's colonization. I I played the original back in the 90s, and this is the Civilization 4 mod that was sold as a standalone game. Basically a remake of that original. And then I put a mod called The Authentic Colonization, which rebalances the game in a better way, adds a couple other tweaks here and there, but the overall goal is that you are, 1492, you're sailing the ocean blue and competing with several of other colonies. You can see the white here is the Portuguese that are building their colonies. They also used to own these 4 colonies here. These guys used to be Portuguese, and I fought them and took them. We had our own little war there. And then we went to peace. I hope they don't stab me in the back. I don't have a lot of defense, but right now I'm at war with the Sioux. Oh, I'm sorry, the Maya. The Mayans declared war on me because I was threatening their something. Let's see, why were they actually mad? Oh, you have stolen our land. That's right, I accidentally stole their land. I was going to found a colony, and they said, hey, that's going to make us angry. You shouldn't do that. And instead of hitting no, I said, do it anyway, and that made them mad. And then the war spoils their relationship, and we've raised their settlements, so that's bad. But the overall goal of the game, yeah, you try to settle the new world, do your thing, whatever, compete with the natives and with the other colonies. But the end goal is to build up a large enough rebel sentiment amongst your people and a large enough military to fight your king. And let's go ahead and take a look at the military advisor and see how much military units we have. Let's see. It's by profession, right? So let's see. Oh, actually, it's all on one screen, isn't it? The Revolution Advisor. We have 2 frigates and 1 ship of the line. He has 65 man-o-wars, the King of England. I don't think we have a big enough navy to challenge him. But when it comes to a land army, we have 4, 9, 18, 21 military units. He has 22 dragoons alone. Suffice it to say, we are a long way away from challenging the King of England to revolt against him and win our freedom. So we're only about a third of the way through the game, I think. And the goal is to start your revolution and win your revolution before the other colonies do. And right now you can see you've only got 12% rebel sentiment in the colony at the moment. And unlike the Civ games, this actually worked on, I don't know if you're familiar with the other games like Stellaris or Humankind kind of works this way. The idea of pops, instead of population points that you just have in your cities, pops are individual units that you can put in your cities. This is the capital of my little colony here, of my several colonies, capital colony. And you can see these are expert fishermen. If you put them in the job of catching fish, they are twice as effective as anybody else. This is an expert lumberjack. He is twice as good as it as anybody else. Here's an expert ore miner. He's mining ore. Here's an expert farmer, blah, blah, blah. Now, some of these guys just come randomly in Europe. Like, they're waiting at the dock here, and when you produce enough religious freedom, they go, stuff this crappy king and his religious intolerance. We're going to the new world. And they'll just appear on the dock like this guy. So sometimes it's about adapting to what's given to you. You can, of course, like, pay money to get somebody like a master distiller to come over with you. And that is very expensive for a fledgling colony. So generally, you want to avoid that until you can start really pumping out a lot of resources that you can sell in Europe, like rum and tobacco and cotton and stuff. But the long and short of it is you've got all these resource extraction slots around your city. Unlike Civ, you only get the 8 around your city, right? And you can build up the terrain to have different improvements that give you like extra production for various types of resources. And then in the city, you can build these different types of buildings. So the town hall is a building you always have right at the beginning, and it produces bells. Liberty bells increase the rebel sentiment, which you can see along the bottom here. And that is valuable for 2 things. Number one, it's good because you need to eventually, have a high rebel sentiment in order to revolt against the king. But it's really good because half of your current rebel sentiment is added as a bonus to every production in the colony. When people are free and they feel like they have agency, then they produce more. You can see here we have a 15% rebel sentiment, and all of our fishermen are producing at plus 7%. All of our lumberjacks, ore miners, etc. So I've got these elder statesmen here producing bells, and they are increasing the rebel sentiment in this colony. Now, that scales according to population. So if I add another unit of population here, maybe I add another blacksmith, it will set this back a little bit. But if I do not adjust the level of the population for a while, and instead these elder statesmen just get to keep ranting and raving about how awesome democracy is, then the colony will slowly but surely continue to grow up in its support for independence. And you can see here, this is your hammer place. You make hammers. Production will let you make new buildings, and it'll make ships and cannons and wagon trains and such. The blacksmith converts ore into tools, and then the gunsmith turns tools into guns. And we've got a dock here that improves our food. We've got a cathedral here that gives us the crosses. That's what gets the guys to pop out of Europe for free for you. We've got a school here. If you put a colonist that does not have a current profession, like he's not an elder statesman, he's not a carpenter, he's just a colonist, if you put him in here, he can learn any of the other jobs that are being done in the colony. And, well, not any of the other jobs. Schoolhouse only lets you do some basic jobs, like fisherman, farmer, ore miner. I think the basic extraction ones. If you get a college, then they can also learn the more important planting ones, like sugar planter, tobacco planter, things like that. And then if you get a university, you can learn the more sophisticated ones, like elder statesman, preacher, maybe carpenter. Maybe that's a second tier. I don't remember exactly. But that's the idea behind how the economy works. You've got these extractive resources like lumber and cotton, fur, sugar, tobacco, and then those get turned into cloth, coats, rum, cigars, etc., and those manufactured goods sell for a lot more in Europe. Tools are needed primarily for building more things here in the New World. All your colonies need tools. For example, this takes 300 hammers, but also 100 tools in order to build my next level city hall. So your colonies all need tools, but you also want guns. You have to equip your people to go fight. So, yeah, I had a problem where I had, let's see, 2 or 3 colonies. I had 3 colonies over here in and amongst the Meier. And as soon as the war broke out, they were crushed because the Meier just swarmed them, and I had no real defenses. I was in the middle of fighting a war with Portugal, and I did not have the ability to protect those colonies. Luckily, I hadn't really invested much in them, so it wasn't a huge loss. But then the war with the Meier, like, overflowed. I almost lost a lot of core colonies in that. I just barely survived it. So anyway, let me know if you have any questions while we're playing through here. Because I love this game. It's been a classic. Now, good news. I thought they were going to stomp Houston to the ground, but it looks like we get to fight them. Oh, no. They killed my musketmen. Oh, no. 25 guns have been captured? Well, we can't let them have guns. Oh, no. We can't attack again? Oh, that's terrible, actually. I thought for sure we'd be allowed to attack again. I shouldn't do a stack attack, I guess, if that's the case. Look at this. Look at this tweaky little guy here. He wants me to pay him money for the honor to kiss his stupid ring. But if I don't do it, it raises my maximum taxes. And I'm not ready to revolt yet. So here we are. There we go. Conquered. Took him out. All right. Here we were going to build a lodge. All right, here we could build a blacksmith out of this guy. No, we've got a blacksmith back in Europe. Let's build a musketman and send him over to defend Houston. Houston is defenseless right now. We need some defense. So we made him into a musketman and sent him over there. And this has something everywhere, right? Yes, it does. So now we still need to build some road networks. So I'm going to work on that right now. We need a nice central road network going to the western part of my empire. I also need to get Liberty Bell production going over here because I'm going to see some encroachment from the culture thing that the Portuguese are doing. There we go. Nice, solid, straight old road. I had found the natives, the Montezumans, the Aztecs, were kind enough to train my unit how to be very good at planting sugar. And now we're ready to bring them back from that. Now we've got another situation here. I'm going to use him up here. Okay. So far, so good. Let's hold off there and let those guys heal. We did kill a bunch of guys. All right, we came here with what? Guns. We were going to give guns to my friends here. How much are they going to pay us for guns? 1,800. Let's have them pay a little less, and maybe that'll give us some extra relations bonus. I'm not asking for a lot. I just want 1,000 gold. Excellent. That boosts our relations, our trade relations there. So, yeah, I really need to keep them happy because I have no defense on these 4 colonies down here. None at all. And as long as I can keep those natives happy with a lot of extra gifts, I should be fine. But giving them guns is going to make it harder to fight them later. You can see that I'm kind of walking all over the Mayans right now with my big veteran army from the fight with the Portuguese. If they had guns, it would be different. It would be a lot more toe-to-toe. Ah, we did know that we wanted to build a fisherman here. Is that what we wanted? Huh. I don't remember what we chose, what we put this guy in school for. I thought it was a fisherman. Let's do it. All right, so we got our blacksmith. We got a lot of money right now from that sale. Let's figure out exactly what is needed to get, what, Houston up off the ground? No, I want to get this one up off the ground. Or is it something else? Concord is still having a problem with not enough wood. Oh, and finish the whaling boat for Pete's sake. And then build... Where the heck is it? Not the shipyard. Ah, train oil factory. That's what we need. We need a train oil guy. Master whale oil cooker. That's what we need.
You can count on us.
We'll send him up to Concord. All right, let's take a look here. We had an area that was supposed to be very good. This one was going to be very good at extracting and producing timber, and I needed to do that. But the fisherman's not going to help me there. Maybe we'll send the fisherman up here. Ooh, carpenter is now concluded here. We just got some more veterancy on these guys. There we go. Another one bites the dust. I'm thinking I want to send him up here. But I would like to kill this so it's no longer in my back. Let's send him to Houston for now. You can just help slowly build that up. We got a treasure. How big is the treasure? 544. It's not terrible. The best treasures are more like 1,000 or 1,200. I've actually seen 1800s treasures. 100th military victory. Wow. All right, French. We'll allow it. Do we want to sell them more guns? I'm a little worried about selling a bunch of guns to the people that could be our enemies. They actually want cigars right now, so maybe I could sell them some cigars. We don't have any cigars. We'll have to wait for the next Oh, this place is probably not set up to export cigars. Nope, that's not this place. It's the one north of it. Yeah, this place isn't set up to export anything. So export cigars. Otherwise, they're just going to be here forever. And export sugar. Sugar's just been building up here forever. And import tobacco? Yeah, I guess import tobacco. And then we're going to need another tobacconist here as we expand the tobacconist shop, which is happening in 9 turns. So you can go get that yourself. So the whaling boat can head out over there. That's what we're looking for. Gonna let the army heal up a little bit and then take out this one and then move our way north. And that'll be the end of the Maya. No, there's still... Wow, there's still one way over here. But it'll mostly be the end of the Maya. Starting out our whaling boat here. College in Jamestown. What's the next step up from there? Let's take a look. Gotta be a city hall. The capital should have the biggest and bestest city hall. We should probably have a dry dock on the other side of that isthmus. I'm a little worried. Well, I guess it's not that big of a deal. Village hall there. Ooh, this guy just upgraded. What happened here? Why are you not doing sugar planting job? That's your job. That's literally your job. Stop it. They already have a city hall. That's nice. That should make him producing 8 and him producing 4. Somehow gets us to 15. Oh, because there's already quite a lot of rebel sentiment here. So it gets an extra bunch of... Oh, and we've got printing press. And... Oh, we're libertarian. That's our little bonus for being the leader. So we've got a whale oil cooker. Manufacturer, whatever you want to call it. We're importing sugar here, but we're getting a sugar... Master sugar planter coming very soon. We're going to need another galleon, I think, pretty soon. All right. Here we go. Finally, we have a sugar planter that's going to show them all how it is done. How many is she going to make? 18 sugar. That's how you do it, okay? That's how you do it. Still not enough to have a full rum distillery going. So we're going to need to teach people how to do that sugar planting thing. To that end, we're going to need a college, I believe. And we've already got people doing as best we can. We'll import lumber a little bit. We're not exporting it anywhere, but we could try to start doing that soon. The French have taken out a Indian settlement. Now, what was the other plan that I was going to use this caravel for? Right. I wanted to go and get a master something from someone else. Hold on. Who is it down here? Cotton planter, eventually. We came up here to get cigars and sell it to the natives. Much less dangerous than selling them guns. So we have a lodge here. We don't have a lodge. Let's build a lodge where we're supposed to have a lodge. And this is probably the last place we need to build up over there. There we go. Stop making coca. We can't sell it because the king, you know, doesn't like us. He won't let us sell his coca. Alright. Let's see if this is the way that we think it is. So now, yes, plus 21 tools and 13 guns is a good ratio. We're going to need a lot more tools than guns for the moment. Later on, we're going to want to arm a huge army to deal with the king's forces as they come in. The good news is you don't need to match their forces in size, generally speaking. Now, what do we do with this master whale oil cooker? I think he needs to go north to Concord.
Good day.
Because we do have a whaling ship now operating up here. And it may take 2 of them in order to properly cook all the whale oil. Now, let's see. Rum. Boil and tum. We're going to do that, and then we're going to send one of these. There we go. To the old world. The whaling boat is full. Let's automate it. Oh, no, it's not full. It just made it here for the first time. Ooh, we found the Spanish. So we're still behind the Dutch. Actually, somehow our score went down? Our tax rate is actually costing us. It's reducing our score. We need to get more founding fathers, apparently. And to do that, we need more bells, more Liberty Bells. Where are we in the founding father race right now? Exploration. The next one available. Dang, that actually is good. The minus 50% travel time to Europe, but that's not what we're going to get. We could get lower pioneer equipment required and bonus movement for wagon train and trek. I'm tempted by that one if we can get it. But we're getting very few political points a turn because we just don't have enough bell production. Religiously, we can't get Roger Williams. We've already got Roger Williams, actually. No, Hernan Cortez got him. And Hernan Cortez got John Adams. You can't get John Adams. John Harvard gives us bonus to training in schools. What about trade? Where are we with trade? Ah, Peter got the good one with the cotton planter. Ooh, I like faster production of custom house is nice. Those are very useful because I think those let you sell even if something is banned in Europe. Rather than those goods going to waste. Even boycotted goods can be sold but at a lower price. And these are sold at 80% of the price in Europe. So, yeah, we want to get the custom house. That would be good. And double production speed of all of this other stuff. So Adam Smith, definitely a strong choice. Waiting to get +1 food on plots with 3 or more. That's kind of okay. I guess that +1 is actually plus like 1.5 if you get full rebel sentiment. So it's also getting that. Oh, Sam Adams is so good. Increase bell production by the tax rate. The more you tax us, the more we hate it and the more liberty we demand. Hell yeah. But that's ways away. Militarily, we have options. I got John Paul Jones. That gave us the Navy last time. Bonus movement for our cuirassiers. I'm looking that word up. Let's listen. Come on. Anytime now.
Cuirassier.
Oh, I was really close. Cuirassier. Ha, go figure. That is pretty good for the early part of the game. I don't know how much of the later part of the game. I don't know that you're going to be trying to fight the king's army in the open, but maybe having the ability for them to move much faster would be good. Free promotion for gunpowder units can be okay. What is Fearless? Fearless is the bonus versus cannons. And bonus Ranger and Mountaineer. Ethan Allen's. I like that one a lot. Bonus to ship of the line and frigate. That's pretty good because we can't ever build the mana wars that the king has. So bonuses to our ship of the line is the only way that we can maybe kind of compete with their navy. But what about politics? This is the one I probably need to focus on most. We got Ben Franklin before, which is good. We needed that Bell production. Somebody else grabbed Washington Irving. And the French got Patrick Henry. Betsy Ross doesn't... We don't want Betsy Ross. Increase hammer production by the tax rate is Thomas Paine. John Jay is the next one, though. Ooh, John Jay. That's who I want. I want to wait until we get to John Jay. But boy, howdy, look at that. 15,000, and we're only at 4,700. I don't know that we're going to get John Jay anytime soon.
Hello.
Let's see. Where were we?
Yes, Governor?
He's doing his thing.
Squire?
Sawyer! I know Concord can't make any stuff. Atlanta is almost out. So we got to have this guy go back to his job of lumberjack so we can get enough timber to feed the carpenter shop. Now here we're going to build a lodge. I'm hoping that this thing can work on just 2 farms, and it looks like it's doing it so far. We could get a better farmer in place here. In fact, I will attempt to do that the next time I get a free unit. So what we can bring? Rum and coats to Europe and maybe get a couple of free units there. Ah, here's a free unit. Let's send him down to become a farmer. And maybe we get a master fur trader to go along with it. More stuff is getting sold in Charleston and Rochester. Huh. So we have extra... Okay, he can just help out the carpenter until... Ooh, Hernan Cortez declared war on the... Acano... Stotoya. Never heard of that. All right, so from here... I think we're going to build a lodge. Or let's build a mine. And they call it a mine. And this southerly place... Southerly place indeed. Houston's over there. Maybe this is... I don't know. I've kind of lost the plot on these names. Let's say Lafayette. It's named after a guy who hasn't shown up to help us yet. Landing stage seems good. So this guy is just getting some silver for us. And it's also building ore. So we'll have that export those things. Become the tobacco planter you were meant to be. Here, we have the cigars you wanted. How much will you give me for this? $7.48. I'm just going to give it to you as a gift. That money's not even good enough. I think I'm now got 2 places that are producing tools that are being distributed everywhere else. That's good. Can't build a printing press? You liar. I'm going to build a printing press if I want to. A very tranquil life so far on that southern coast is true. I've paid a lot of money to make that the case. I've bribed a lot of people. Alright, so theoretically, yeah, these guys are still pumping whale oil here. 20 per turn, so he's going to be filled up next turn and come in and drop off 100, or maybe it's 200, I'm not sure. This has way more than necessary, so we're going to start exporting when we're over 100. So he's going to start exporting lumber. Huh. We apparently... This place here, Philadelphia, was going to be where I build all the lumber extraction, and I have no lumberjacks here. So let's go to Europe and fix that. Here we go. You got one waiting on the dock for us. And we'll build one more. And then do we need a farm in Philadelphia as well? Farmer? Yes, we need a farmer in Philadelphia as well. I think we can afford that. Let's look. Nope, we can't quite afford it, but...
Consider it
we'll
done.
afford it next time. All right, printing press is done in Boston. What is Boston good for? It's good for building stuff. Maybe ships. It has lots of... Oh, there we go. Let's get ourselves that farmer now. To Jamestown with the farmer. Go, go, go. Hey! Our sugar planter showed up. Oh, weren't you supposed to go to the north? Yeah, you're fine here. We do need another master distiller now. We're going to have way too much sugar here. Alright, what did I have this guy hanging out here for? Is there another good spot to set up a colony? I'm setting up more colonies faster than I can possibly boost them to value. But I do want to build a colony right there. I just can't do it until I finish wiping out the Maya. And it's a slow process. It doesn't need to be as slow as I'm making it, but it's kind of a slow process. Let's take a turn to bust down their defenses with the cannons. I should buy another cannon or make another cannon. Have I built a magazine? Huh. I thought I built an armory up here. But more to the point, in Jamestown, I can build a thing, but I haven't built a magazine. That lets me train cannons. So that's next on my list. And this also has to import wood. Because even though we've got an expert lumberjack working on a timber-like thing, it's apparently not good enough. I'm also thinking I might want one more wagon train now that we are really starting to stretch our trade situation. I do want that dry dock, though. Let's build it. The Cherokee. I'm not declaring war on the Cherokee. I don't even know where they are. You fool. How dare you? Don't insult me, sir. Nope, I'm not even going to take a 78% chance. We're just going to wait now. I know Concord's still out of whale oil, but we hear it. Look, it's coming back. It's got 100 whale fat in the hull, in the hold, and we'll start building that whale oil. We've constructed a dry dock. Let's get a printing press there. Now, for this, we're going to need... Hey, we need to have somebody here start doing the bell thing in the south. You are here to learn how to be an expert farmer, learn from the ways of the Sure. You came here... Yes, we brought you here in order to start production on building up our buildings in that tiny town. Damn, do I really want to risk 78%? We'll try it. Yeah. 88, that's even better. 88. 78. Oh, we got lucky. 71. Oh, we lost one. Damn it. All right, I got a little, but we got a lot of experience there. I hope that we're going to get some veterancy levels on a couple of those guys. All right, coats, rum, tobacco, Furs. Head to Europe and dump it all. All right. Here's our lumberjacks going to Philadelphia. They're going to start exporting lumber from there. You see I've got all these little wagon trains. I have them set to auto, so they're just running around doing all the trade routes that I've created. Oh, man. People come into my baby little stream here thinking they can spam it and, like, anybody's going to look at that and care. All right. You. Lumberjack. You. Look at that. Beautiful. Plus 31 lumber. We finally have an export source for lumber. Keep 100, but don't keep more than that. Excuse me. And here's the farmer that we were waiting for. Somebody was refuting him. Rum. And here, Philadelphia's got a food problem for a little bit, but... what am I going to do with this one guy? I think I'm going to turn him into another musketman. My offensive force is looking really ragged right now. A veteran 4, that's pretty awesome. Storm Attack 2 is also good. Oh no. I lost the musketman that was here defending. My veteran musketman. I'm hoping that the guys I left behind will be defended. I tried to leave a slightly larger force there. Hello. There we go. All right. Soon, people. Soon. We are almost done. We brought a guy here. Is this a college now? It is a college. We could train somebody here to be one of the things that are listed. We can't get an elder statesman. There's nobody here I really want to train. Oh, he came here to become a musketman, didn't he? Yeah. His job is going to be to come over here. You know what?
Yes,
Hello? Yes? Hello?
Yes, Governor.
Yes, Governor.
What is it, my lord?
I think, actually, I want him defending Cincinnati. Because if the Portuguese do decide to get a little bit warmongery, we'll need to do something about that. Now, where's the right place? There. It's got food, it's got cotton, it's got trees. It's all good. We'll send the treasure back here. We've almost got that nice road running through the center now. I still need this whaling boat to be finished. Can we finish the dry dock? No, we have to pick something else. Okay, lumber mill it is. Now we can technically do it. But right now, I've really got to pick a colony and focus on boosting them up and making them valuable. And I think it's going to be this one over here, or... no, we're making tobacco over here, but we probably need another one, don't we? We are getting a a better option for producing tobacco. Tobacco shop, there we go. That's where some of our money can go. We're going to need to finish this as well. And then train oil manufacture. Because we're trying to get the whaling boat over here, right? There we go. So we have no more money. So you just come back to Jamestown.
Consider
We
it
boosted
done.
a lot of stuff. Now let's take a look. These guys, 2 of them, are producing 20 whale oil from the whale fat. And whale oil sells pretty well. It's at 11. It's not too bad. Cigars are 10, rum is 10, coats are 10, and cloth is 9. The best is not actually tools, it's guns at 15. Although silver is still slightly better, but silver is very hard to come by in any efficient way. But I think the next time we sell in Europe, we should probably grab a galleon. I wonder if the sale price with the customs house includes taxes. Probably, because it's a certain percentage of the European sale. Ooh, a rum factory. That sounds good. Yeah, we definitely need a rum factory. That's the one. There's a lot more rum. Let's just send that guy back and...
Let's get moving.
Actually, you know, he should go to Concord.
No problem.
They don't like it when you call him back. More taxes? Come on, guy. No, I'm not doing a war with the Cherokee. Get out of here. All right, so here's the whaling boat. We're going to send him over here. And I'm hoping that he'll go straight to Miami, where we do have a whale oil thing in production. Train Oil Manufacturer is what it's called. Don't know why it's called that, but it is. Let's try and build up Mobile. Shall we? While we pick another spot over here. Providence, huh? Not Midwesty enough. Omaha. Sounds right. Yeah, I still want him to come up here and do this, but... Oh, I forgot. I sent him up here to become a statesman. We built an armory. Let's build a magazine. Ah, here it is, finally. Someone to show them how tobacco is supposed to be planted. Still not enough. Crap. We're still importing tobacco from other places that might have it, but... Why is it telling me something about not having enough ore? Oh, it was that. I don't know where the... I can't see the flash where the ore was. No, that's not what we want. I want the log. The log. It's big, it's happy, it's wood. It's log, it's log. It's better than bad, it's good. Rochester is the one that's out of ore. Because we're not producing any ore. What happened? Yeah, that's a problem. I'll tell you what. We're going to have to do something about that now. Let's go ahead and buy an ore miner here. Oh, hey, we don't have to buy one. There's one waiting on the dock for us.
Yes?
But maybe buy a second one just for fun. Run! Run, treasure, run! There, see, this one's tempting to grab. The bonus for wagon trains is great because of how far apart all of our stuff is. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. Means I'm not going to be able to get a different one. higher up the... Oh, anger the king? No, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, no! I angered him for no reason. Mistakes were made. Let's export that. All right, automate this and hope it goes to the right, you know, to Miami that it's supposed to go to. Hey, there's our new tobacco planter. Crap. There's only one tobacco planter that can fit over there. Maybe we could put a tobacco planter over here. There's so much savanna around that area. I sent a guy over here to do something. Stop making cocoa! I can't sell it! Alright, the galleon is here to grab some rum, some coats, some silver, and then a treasure. Which one? This one. So this will hopefully soon have some production of ore, so we can make more tools there. Oh, the Portuguese have not quite wiped out those guys, but boy, they are moving right in on their territory. Concord is out of whale oil. Where's the whale oil ship? It's just finished, so that's good timing on Concord, actually. Concord's also got a problem with food. That should be less of a problem if the elder statesman does his job and convinces people that, you know, they should be working better. Although we've got this guy working as in a church, and he doesn't really belong there. So I could probably bring in another elder statesman and send him to a different colony that doesn't have a food problem. That's what I'm going to consider doing next we get to Europe. There's 150 whale oil. So head to Europe with that. I'm tempted to do one more farm here. I think this city is going to be a big, nice central location that needs it. It's already going to have 2 fur places and a wood place. And maybe another wood place over here, if that's preferred. No! Oh, the whaling boat survived combat with a privateer. Holy moly. Let's build our own privateers, because F that guy. I guess we need to defend the whaling boat more directly. How'd the privateer get back there? All right. What comes next? We got those 2 guys, and we determined we needed an elder statesman for Concord.
Very well.
We order you to destroy the King of Spain's colonies. We need more troops, Lord. Did he give me more? Artillery? He gave me an artillery? Oh, artilleries are beautiful. And a Hessian?
Hello?
What? It's amazing. Hessians. Nope, I keep hitting the dang W to try to move the screen around. Hessians. Let's see. Bonus settlement attack, bonus versus gunpowder units, and bonus 10% strength. Right off the bat. Okay, they're going to go join my offensive stack. Thank you very much. Now, what are we going to do here? This is ruins on a hill, so it pretty much has to be a mine because there's no forest there. I think we're just going to leave this frigate just kind of keeping an eye on the area. And maybe do the same thing with the ship of the line here. Now, unfortunately, the damn Portuguese have taken the other spots I wanted to take, but... And my main concern is that he really hates me. So if I don't contain him now, we're going to have to fight him later. And I just got a boost to my offensive power because apparently I'm at war with the King of Spain, even though I don't know where the King of Spain even is. He's like way up here with the French or something. Cannot construct a printing press. Says who? I just did. I guess that was okay. The problem is the taxes. The taxes are killing me. The max tax rate is 58%. That's too high for max taxes.
As you wish.
So now that we're actually building whale oil up here, we should probably put it added to the export list. And add it to the import list on Jamestown if I don't already have it. There we go. Oh, and cigars were never on the import list? Oh my god. They've just been sitting up there just collecting dust. Oh, they got guns. Somebody gave them guns. Who gave them guns? That's why it's a lower chance. Ouch. Yeah, Cincinnati is just selling off its stuff at 50% price. Including taxes. Let's see if that dang frigate comes back. I dare him. I double dog dare him to come back here. Salem. Salem has that stuff. He needs a fur trader's house, right? Fur trading post. Gulp. I want that spot. Alright, we've blasted their walls to pieces. Now we can actually start taking them out. And they only have one brave armed with guns. So at least there's that. Miami's selling extra stuff. Oh, rum. Can't be done. We gotta just let the taxes go to max. Make him happy. What happened here? Why did he get kicked out? We have no food? Why do we have no food? Damn you. We don't need these guys. That guy was getting food, actually. On the hill. We don't need either of them. What we don't have is anybody in the town hall. No, we don't need this firebrand preacher here either. Find a colony that has plenty of food. Okay? And I need to get an elder statesman in here, or else this colony is never going to do anything. It needs to import food, is what it needs to do. So we need a colony that's going to export food. And there's going to be a lot of food available over in this vicinity. This is probably a good export. It's going to be exporting fish. Nobody tell them that it doesn't go very well when you export the fish. So where's this firebrand preacher going to go? Someplace that has a church or the ability to build one. And plenty of food. That's this town. Right here. Charleston. And where's this native going to go? Go learn how to farm. We're going to need to be able to import food elsewhere. You can also learn to be a farmer. All right, here we go. 96%. All right, now 99, 99, 95, 96, 88, 98. So we are in good shape here, it looks like. We're going to finally add... What is this guy doing over there? They just move on their own. You don't get to do that. There we go. Now we've got a city hall with tons of these guys doing huge amounts of boosts. We need a newspaper to boost it even further. And then a university so we can train more of those guys would be good. But maybe a... What does this do? This just gives us an extra option. A trek wouldn't be bad either. All right, what do we have way too much rum. Rum is coming in at fast and furious. And we need the ability. And so is the tobacco. We have way more tobacco than we need, and we don't have enough tobacconists. Because this place needs food to give us more tobacconists here. Although... yeah, we have the tobacconist shop. We need to upgrade to the factory next. If we do that, we might not need more than these two guys, but... actually, they have so much tobacco here from importing from other places that are just making tobacco naturally. Not even having anybody do it. Is this good for a rum factory? Absolutely it's good for a rum factory. Yeah. Because a rum factory... what's the deal with a rum factory? 6 per citizen and a bonus 50% on top of that. This is just 6 per citizen, so we're going to get 50% on top of that. And why are we producing ore here? I don't know, but we're exporting it to where it needs to go, so that's fine. So the whaling ship needs to go do its thing. We built a new wagon train. We're going to send that out on journeys. We're definitely in the need of another galleon here. Houston is spilling over extra sugar. That's no good. Now, this place has 2 farms, so it can really not hold a ton of people. Like 7 maximum, more or less, until we get more rebel sentiment here. Why is there a whale oil cooker here? What are you doing here, guy? This isn't your home. Go down to Miami. Oh, and I have an ore miner? What? Why did this get all turned around? You're supposed to be mining ore on the good spot, and you're supposed to be probably getting sugar done. Rum distillery is turning into a rum factory as well, but we need more distillers. And if we have a place that has plenty of food, then I would say we need to set up another spot to bring in 3 guys. Maybe Boston's the right spot for that, actually. We can have them get sugar sent here. And they can set up a rum distillery. Oh, they've actually already got a rum distiller's house. We just have to... And you! Stop it! With the coca! Go make food. Fish or something. All right. So, to that end... where do we send this guy? We can get more sugar over there. do have a silver vein here. We could probably consider that spot for that. Yeah, I think that's what we considered before. Not Providence. Let's think. What's another good Midwest town? Kansas City? Sure. This guy did not get kicked out. He just arrived. The other one, though, I actually don't need him. I'm actually just going to clear his specialty and have him turn into a musketman. More veteran, and heal here in friendly territory. That's always good. Oh, I wanted to build there, but the stupid Portuguese are in the way. They only have one cannon garrison guarding that, though. I can kill it. They just keep spreading like a virus. Like, I trimmed them down to the nub, and they're all in my face again. Not okay. This is actually mostly Mayan, barely Portuguese. Alright, got a lot of money. I think I need to use it on a galleon. Starting to get to the point where... didn't I just... Does the galleon cost too much? Oh, it costs 3,700 now. Damn. Nab it. But it's the best defense you have for moving goods across. Okay, well, let's go get more money then.
Consider it done.
Consider it done.
Squire, hello.
That village seems to have enough for him. Miami has extra wood. Let's fix that. I think we're doing okay. What does our production look like vis-a-vis bells? 51 in Jamestown's pretty good. I don't know what the total is. 50, 70, 90, 190, 109, 129, 139. Yeah, so about 144, thereabouts. And a bunch of these don't have any bell production. We have to do something about that as soon as we can. But that doesn't seem like enough. Oh, we definitely can continue building a printing press. Don't you tell me we can't. We need that. Pretty important.
On our way.
I'm not attacking the Iroquois. I don't even know who they are. Oh, they're going to give us that settlement, which is good. But that means we lose the farmers? No, we had a couple of farmers. We had a farmer pop out just in time. Okay. So let's see which settlement needs the farmer more. Ooh, that one, that was Mobile, looking like it is short on food, but we can't build a farm there anyway. Let's see. The farmer here is building... I don't get it. How come these guys are, like, automatically flipping around to things I don't want them to do? I mean, now everybody's correct, but before they keep flipping around. Like, what is this guy doing here? I didn't assign him there. guess he can go do Liberty Bell stuff. I'm going to send another one south, I think. And you know what? The farmer can come over here.
Squire?
This is I'm building a farm right now for him. We can have him get a farm down here at least. He could probably turn some of those into cigars. And eventually he'll get better at it. Yep, that is the spot we were thinking about. It's got food, it's got the thing. It's actually got the lakes, which are also very good for food. So we'll build a settlement here. What's between Kansas City and Omaha? I don't know. Lincoln, Nebraska, Topeka. I actually can't find Omaha on this map. Where the hell is it? I know it's in Nebraska. Oh, there it is. For some reason, okay. Topeka. It's going to have to be Topeka. It's the only one that kind of works. Oh, here it is. Maxed out. Maxed out my taxes, have you? This guy's here to help build a church. The rum factory is going to be done, and then he can build a church. That's right. This guy was going to build a plantation, but we have to actually get the pioneers to do that. These guys are needing to export their tobacco and this. And they're going to need to import tools eventually, but not yet. We've almost wiped out the Meier. Which is probably going to be more helpful to the damn Portuguese, but... Alright. Here's the galleon. It's going to pick up... Actually, we sold enough stuff. We almost have the ability to get a galleon. Oh my god, so much rum! I can barely get it up back to Europe in time. So, we're going to have to build a new colony here, right? You know that. Because otherwise we can't go through this isthmus as a port due to the weird way that that stuff works. We're going to call this Panama. I know it's not, doesn't fit geographically, but that's what it is. It's just going to be the Panama Canal for us. Here's more rum. Produce even more, please. I don't want to kiss your ring for the bargain price of 849. Dang it. I was saving that money for a galleon, you jerk. Why do you want me to go and build something here? It's not happening. Oh, he wants me to build a town there. No thanks, game. You can't trick me. I think I want another pioneer. I was sending out another pioneer down here, wasn't I? Thought I was. Maybe not. Memdasa declared war on the Mayans as well. We'll have to declare war on Memdasa pretty soon. How's my rum price in Europe? It's still 9. It's not tanking that bad.
On our way.
Okay, we got our whale oil dude here. I think we got whale oil. Where's my whale thing here? Don't tell me he's dropping it off over here. No, he hasn't dropped off any yet. I'm hoping he'll come straight here. So you're just going to be in the whale cooker place waiting for that to happen. But otherwise, I think that's good. Oh, the enemy's been spotted. Near what? Near Concord? Oh, no. The frigate will go protect him. And we'll send the ship of the line down to try to trap him. This farmer's going to be hanging out here. Whew, all right, it's getting pretty late. I'm going to take off for the night and see if we can continue this at some point in the future. Have a good one, everybody.